Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's second video. We're going to have a look at weather for 10 to 14 days for today's second video. Day 10 will take us to the 14th of November. And we'll be able to extend out beyond that with the GFS and ECM ensembles. Maybe we'll try a couple of weeks. We'll have a look at CFS2 at the end of the video for the next 4 weeks. That gets us to the start of December, and I shall get on that for you in a moment. Just say that first. The video today was our 6 AM UK weather forecast, so check that one out. Like, share, subscribe on both of today's videos. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. The 10th winter update and the second Christmas countdown video was released yesterday, as well as doing the live as well. So a big old day at GavsWeatherVids today, one of those mega days that we have at this time of year. Check out all of yesterday's Sunday's videos and live streams and developments if you'd like to do that as well. Thank you so much everyone for doing that, and thank you so much everybody for buying the GavsWeatherVids calendar. Calendars are selling fast. So if you would, we've still got plenty, but if you would like to get yourself a GavsWeatherVids calendar, maybe have a bit of stocking fill, fill your stocking this Christmas, then I would get in as quickly as you can. There's the front cover of the GavsWeatherVids 2025 calendar. It's a lovely calendar. You know, it's a very high quality product indeed, and I'm so happy and so proud of how the GavsWeatherVids viewer photography 2025 calendar came out. If you would like to buy yourself a calendar, all you need to do is go to the GavsWeatherVids PayPal page, sign into your PayPal account, and then send £12.50 to me, to GavsWeatherVids, and we will get the calendar out to you. Of course, we will need your name and address. Normally, that's provided by PayPal anyway, but you know, if you could add that with your little notes, that would be absolutely fantastic, just to make sure we've got your name and address. It's £10 for the calendar, £2.50 postage and packaging. So I think that's a very, very fair price. And as I say, the calendars are selling very quickly at the moment. So thank you so much, everybody, for purchasing the calendars and embracing the project. As I say, it's one of the best things that I have ever been involved with in all of the years I've been doing GavsWeatherVids. I'm so proud of the 2025 calendar. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to our calendar designer, James098, as well. Thank you so much, James. Love it, love it, love it. You'll get a free badge as well with your calendar, so that's awesome too. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, okay, let's have a look what's happening in the Atlantic. So we have got Patty just here. Tropical storm Patty is giving maximum giving maximum sustained winds, suddenly about to stutter. At the age of 47, I'm suddenly about to stutter. No, giving maximum sustained winds of 40 miles per hour with a minimum surface pressure of 996 millibars. Clicking on Patty. It's very strange seeing a tropical storm named after my mum. My mum was Patricia, Patty. Trish. There's so many ways that you can, you know, but you but you can give, you know, for that name, isn't there? But Patty is one of them. Anyway, we've got tropical storm Patty just there, and Patty will be heading towards Portugal over the next few days. I think that's going to bring some very wet conditions again to Iberia, so hopefully it won't be too bad, but might exacerbate the flooding issues over there. So sorry, everyone. And then we have got 18 just here. This is potential tropical cyclone 18, currently with maximum sustained winds of 35 miles per hour and a minimum central pressure of 1,003 millibars. Clicking on 18, we can see this is predicted to become a hurricane by the middle of the week. So current position is just there, going to become a tropical storm anytime, imminently, and then it looks like it will be a hurricane as it pushes through the western side of Cuba, then out into the Gulf of Mexico and heading up towards the southern coast of America, perhaps hitting Louisiana by the coming weekend. Let's see how bad this is going to be. Let me go to just here. So it looks like this is going to be a Category 1 hurricane at its strongest, giving maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour there in about 48 to 72 hours at time. So Category 1 hurricane is likely. And as it gets towards the south coast of America, Gold Coast America, it looks like it's giving maximum sustained winds of 65 miles per hour, so weakening then as it heads towards that Gulf Coast. We'll keep you updated, we'll keep you informed over the coming days of all of the developments. Central temperature is currently sitting at 10.5, that's 4 degrees above 61 to 1990 average, and it's provisional to yesterday, to the 3rd of November. Very mild, if not warm, start to the month. These are the 500 millibar high anomaly flow charts for Penn State University for next week, 10 days. We've got the ECM WF on the top and the GFS down here on the bottom. 500 millibars, 85 speeds. There's an area in the atmosphere. High pressure and low pressure are being moved around by the jet stream running above. Orange and red extrapolates to above average height, which is high pressure. Blue to below average height, which is low pressure. In the 7 to 10 day time frame, the ECM is placing a large area of high pressure over top of UK and deep West Europe. Low pressure being blocked in the Atlantic. Jet stream doing something a bit like that. So winter is going down into northern parts of Russia there, and also potentially into the far northeast of Europe. But we are protected by that area of high pressure. And so there should be a lot of dry, fine and mild weather in the 7 to 10 day time frame. And the GFS is virtually identical. Again, a large area of high pressure right over top UK and Western Europe. Both of them are high and dry. These were GFS upper air temperature and precipitation ensembles the next couple of weeks. London today, the red line is the 30-year upper air temperature average for London. We're starting off above average with the upper air temperatures at the moment for the next week to 10 days. We find the upper air temperatures then coming down close to average as we get through into the middle and then the second half of November. That's a long way off though. So in the 7 to 10 day time frame, which is like the semi-reliable time frame, the upper air temperatures remain pretty high and very dry as well. For the first half of November, I reckon a lot of places are probably going to have no measurable rainfall other than light patches of rain and drizzle and whatnot coming and going. But basically, a lot of places are going to be dry for the entirety of the first half of November. Into the second half of the month, we do see some precipitation spikes, same time as the upper air temperatures coming down. But of course, again, I have to emphasise that's a long way off. It's unreliable time frame there. Temperature anomaly is from the 4th to 12th of November, above average, significantly so, in fact, through most parts of Europe, but particularly so across northern parts of Scandinavia. Check out Sweden there, at 10 degrees above normal, goodness gracious me. And a precipitation anomaly from the 4th to 12th of November, substantially, significantly drier than normal. Latest quiz from that from earthnullschool.net shows that high pressure remains in control over and to the east of the UK and Ireland today. I've got plenty of low pressure in the Atlantic, but being blocked by that big area of high pressure. That takes us very nicely through to chart data. So how things are looking from UK Met Europe, midnight on Thursday, high pressure over, and to the east country mostly dry and fine conditions. And those dry, fine conditions carry on to the end of the week. Into the weekend might turn a bit showery into the north and the west, and then the high pressure builds back strongly again later in the weekend and through to the start of next week. Once more under that area of high pressure, mostly dry, fine, and also quite mild conditions ongoing. Icon again, high and dry on Thursday. perhaps a little bit more showery to the northwest on Friday, Saturday, and then the high pressure strengthening through the weekend on into next week. Big area of high pressure, 1,035 millibars right over top of the country. That's going nowhere fast. What about the KMA? Once more, we see high pressure in control and in the ascendancy, if anything, strengthening through next week. Now, a subtle adjustment later on as head toward day 10 does start to bring some cooler or perhaps even colder air in from the east. The high pressure just begins to inch away towards the northwest a little bit, and that allows this northeasterly to get going. That's important for two reasons. One reason is that it will drop the temperature a bit. We'll probably start thinking about some overnight frost. But perhaps more importantly for me, anyway, for anybody who's absolutely sick to death of this day after day after day after day after day of nothing weather and leaden skies, that will probably clear out a lot of the cloud, I think. I think that will clear out a lot of the anticyclonic gloom. So I'm hoping, personally, I'm hoping that comes up. We can get rid of these gloomy leaden skies. So eventually the high pressure ends up back down over top of the country. Probably quite a cold ridge though. Could produce some overnight frost and fog. Right, let's have a look at GFS. So I'm rooting for the KMA there. Sorry to be biased, but I've had enough of these grey skies. They're really getting me down now. Right, GFS midnight run. Again, high pressure over and to the east coast. I do try to be unbiased when I'm doing these, you know. I think I'm one of the most unbiased forecasters out there. But occasionally I do have my own personal wishes coming through, and I want to get rid of this gloom. I've had enough of it. Anyway, so sorry about that. I'm off on a tangent. GFS midnight run with high pressure over and to the east of the country on Thursday into the weekend. Turns out a little bit showery, perhaps in the northwest on Saturday. And then back high pressure. So into Monday. Check that out. That's next Tuesday, 12th of November. 1,040 millibar. Area of high pressure sitting right over top of the country. Again, there's no quick way out of that. That high pressure is just there and dominating the scene. By the time we get through to day 10, which is 14th of November, high pressure just easing a little bit further northwards, bringing that easterly flow, so kind of similar to the KMA, but this little trough down south could bring some showers across south. But I think eventually we will drag in some clearer skies and get rid of some of the gloom from the east. Right at the very end of the GFS midnight, we're into the second half of November now, so a long way out. And it does start to turn more unsettled with low pressure coming in from the Atlantic, bringing a change to the pattern. Something more mobile, something windier, more unsettled, and also a little bit colder as well as we head through the third week of November. Quite a significant change to the pattern. And we've got GFS 6Z again with high pressure over and to the east of the country on Thursday. Got to try fine weather with that. Probably very gloomy though. That carries on into the weekend as well. Next week, high pressure, we're high and dry. Big area of high pressure right over top of the country. Only up to day 9 and 10. Again, that high pressure is over and to the northwest. We're bringing the wind from an east or northeast direction. That's set up at day 10. Should be mainly dry and fine. The high pressure then pulls further out to the west with the GFS 6Z as we get into the middle part, but we start to bring down a colder northerly. So eventually this high pressure is becoming a bit of a blocking feature around Greenland Iceland. Actually, it's retrogressing. I can't roll my arse. My mother could roll her arse, but I can't roll my arse. It's retrogressing. Anyway, get the idea. We're pulling wind in from the north and the northeast on the 16th of November there, so cold air begins to dig back in to the far north of Scotland, and we pull down like a proper northerly when we get through to the 17th of November. So a bit of a northerly blast, a plunge into winter there to the second half of November. It's a long way out, very extended range, therefore unreliable, but it will certainly blow the cobwebs away, and it will bring down much clearer skies to the north, of course, from the Arctic. So we would, with that, get rid of all of the gloom and whatnot, and we might even get a little bit of windiness with that as well. A little bit of snow will be possible. Got a little area of low pressure there. It might bring something a little bit windy, but of course it's a long way out, 348 hours, so probably won't verify. But anyway, you get the idea. But GFS 6Z is turning things colder and brighter into the second half of November. Well, if you enjoyed the video, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. Why not drop a comment and let us know what you think about this and all of our videos and content. Don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids, get them to subscribe too. Thanks so much everyone for doing that. We only need to put on around 17 subscribers now to get to 19k. We are very close to 19,000 subscribers, so if you could give us a sub and tell your friends and family to subscribe, that'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much everyone for doing that. And why not buy yourself a GavsWeatherVids calendar for Christmas to fill your stocking. Fill your boots, everybody, or fill your stockings. Right, GM, high pressure over and to the east of the country on Thursday, dominating into weekend as well. Just a little bit more showery into the northwest, perhaps right Saturday. The high pressure builds back northwards again. So by Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday next week, we're back under a big area of high pressure, quite an intense high there. And again, that high pressure going nowhere fast, in control and dominating weather up to day 10. And then the ECM rounding it all off. So again, could be a little bit showery into the northwest Friday to Saturday. Then high pressure takes over again, building very strongly through the weekend and on into next week. 1,040 millibar area of high pressure, intense high there at day 9 on Wednesday the 13th of November, and that high pressure still in control and in the ascendancy at day 10 as well. This is the precipitation forecast based on the ECM run from TibetShow.com. Some showery bursts coming into west and northwest at the end of the week. Not much getting into the south though. And then we're back to mostly dry conditions, actually, as we head towards day 9 and 10. So, not much to be seen there. Now, these are the options on the table within the ECM ensembles today for day 10 from the Icelandic Met Office. Gets us to the 14th of November. And we've got the colours back, finally. So, this is going to make my job a lot easier. They've got 17 members of the ECM ensembles with high pressure right over top of the country, most dry and fine. We've got 14, again, high pressure dominates weather. Perhaps just a slightly a little bit more northwestwards, so it could be bringing a little bit more of an easterly flow. We've got 11 with high pressure and just slightly to west of the country, low pressure to the east, and we're bringing down like a bit of a northwesterly flow with that. And then we've got 9 just here with high pressure over and to the east country again, main dry. All options with high pressure at day 10. The only question is the exact position of that anticyclone in 2 weeks' time. These are the options that we've got. And it gets us to the 19th of November. 13 members of the ECM ensembles have high pressure in the Atlantic region, low pressure to the northeast, and we're bringing down like a northwesterly flow of that. So obviously that is colder, with turn wind into a northerly direction, and it's a lot more unsettled as well. Big change. And they've got 12 keeping the high pressure fest going. High pressure right over top of the country, combined with number 7. Keeping that high pressure going, and then we've got another 7 down here with high pressure in control. So still a lot of options involving high pressure, even at 2 weeks out. 6 members of the ECM ensemble bringing in low pressure from off the Atlantic. That's much more unsettled, could be quite mild. And then we've got 6 with low pressure to the east, high pressure is out to west, and that's drawing down a northwesterly or a northerly flow. So again, that's quite cold and unsettled. I reckon there's, well, definitely a day 10. You know, it's high pressure, high pressure, high pressure, high pressure, high pressure, high pressure at day 10. You can't look any further than that. And then at day 14, a lot of options. You know, we might keep high pressure going, we might turn unsettled, we might even pull the high pressure out into the Atlantic and drop down a northerly. So it's all to play for at about 2 weeks out. Right, CFSV2, and then we're done. These are 500 millibar high tolerance, bring down to week periods. The first week period takes us from the 4th to the 10th of November. The next week with high pressure over to the east country, low pressure out to west, mostly dry, fine, but probably very gloomy. And that goes on into week 2 as well. It's the 11th, 17th of November. High pressure again to the east, low pressure out to the west. So ongoing the pattern of high pressure there, domination. Week 3 will be the 18th, 24th of November. High pressure then still in control. Low pressure towards Iceland. Maybe a bit more of a westerly flow, but mostly dry. Still mild. And then finally week 4 shows a bit of a change. It's the 25th of November to the first day of December. Thursday, meteorological winter with high pressure slipping down into southern Europe and low pressure developing to the north. That switches the wind around to westerly, so milder, wetter and windier there as we get to the fourth week. But before then, it's high pressure all the way. We'll see. Okay, we're done. If you've enjoyed the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much, everyone, for doing that. Drop a comment. Let us know what you think about this and all of our videos and content. And don't forget to tell your friends about GavsWeatherVids. Get them to subscribe to. Show to everybody for doing that. 70 subscribers is all we need to get ourselves to 19,000 subs. So please give us a sub and let's get this final grind, this final push to 19k done and dusted. Thank you so much, everyone. Right, I just said what's happening on the channel tomorrow. Again, we've got 6 AM UK weather forecasts coming up, and we will have a 10 to 14 day as well. I think the ECM extended forecast for Europe, the extended European outlook, will be on Wednesday again this week, but very soon that video will return to its Tuesday slot, as StratWatch will soon be coming back on a Wednesday. But that will probably be perhaps in a couple of weeks' time into the second half of November. Anyway, that's the plan for tomorrow. So you enjoy the rest of your Monday. For this one, that's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. And have a great rest of your Monday. Bye for now.